Hi everyone, welcome to the Study Abroad 101 webinar. If you are unable to attend one of our in-person Study Abroad 101 info sessions, this is a great option for you. We in the Office of Global Affairs are here to help you through your study abroad experience, and we look forward to working with you as you prepare. Before we begin, I highly recommend having a pen and paper handy to take a few notes throughout the webinar. The content provided here will be helpful for not only planning your study abroad, but also for tips for a successful application. During today's Study Abroad 101 webinar, we will be covering the following topics: why study abroad, available programs, funding your study abroad, and next steps. So let's jump right in. Before choosing a study abroad program, it is very important to think about why you want to study abroad. Take a moment and reflect on what you hope to learn and gain from study abroad. Answering this question will not only help you choose a study abroad program, but it will also help you in writing your study abroad application essays. So we recommend taking some notes. Study abroad is a transformative experience, and typically study abroad participants grow both personally and intellectually, earn credits towards their degree, become more aware of intercultural differences and reflect on their own cultural background, and gain skills like cross-cultural communication, adaptability, and problem solving. In order to have a successful study abroad experience, we strongly encourage you to set reasonable expectations. Take a minute to reflect on the following questions and, again, jot down any answers as they may be helpful to you as you start your application process. What am I hoping to learn, and where is the best place to do that? How long am I able to study abroad? Do I want to take classes in English or in a foreign language? Do I want to study abroad in a group with other UW students or with students from the host country? What can I afford? How safe is the country for me? How do my social identity and country of study interact? When deciding on a study abroad program, be sure you can answer all of these questions. There are many myths about study abroad access. Many students think they cannot study abroad if they are a certain major, if they're trying to graduate on time, if they are mature students, or if they have significant financial need. These myths are untrue, as are those surrounding students' identity. Students with physical, emotional, and mental disabilities can study abroad. Looking at websites like Mobility International USA or connecting with UW-Tacoma's Disability Resource for Students office can help students with disabilities feel empowered and prepared to study abroad. When making your study abroad decision, be sure to think about how your social identity, meaning your race, ethnicity, gender, sexual orientation, age, religion, etc., tie in with your desired study abroad experience. To help make this decision and learn about how diversity plays a role in your study abroad experience, check out these Diversity Abroad websites. They offer country-specific guides and tips about how traditionally underrepresented students can navigate their study abroad experiences. As a UW student, you have access to a plethora of study abroad options through all three campuses. Study abroad programs run through UW-Tacoma are short-term programs that run anywhere from a week to a quarter long and are taught by UW-Tacoma faculty. Sometimes these programs are hybrid programs, meaning students take classes both on campus and abroad as a part of their program. UW Seattle and Bothell also offer short-term programs taught by UW faculty. As a UW student, you may choose from UW Seattle, Bothell, or Tacoma programs, although acceptance preference is sometimes given to students from their home campuses. If you're looking for a more traditional study abroad experience, you might want to look at UW University Exchanges. An exchange program is one in which students study for a quarter or longer and take classes at a foreign institution with other foreign students. UW students also have the chance to intern and gain professional experience abroad. You can also study abroad through affiliated programs, which are approved study abroad programs offered by a different university, organization, or foreign language school. These are all listed on the UW Seattle website. Again, UW students have a plethora of study abroad options. Please keep in mind that the Office of Global Affairs at UW-Tacoma offers advising to all study abroad students, but we may refer students to either Bothell or Seattle if they choose to attend one of their programs. Current and upcoming UW-Tacoma study abroad programs are listed on the left-hand side of our study abroad programs website. Click on each program to learn more and apply. Remember, programs vary by length, credits, etc. Here is one of our 2018 summer programs. This program takes place in Xiamen, China, and Taipei, Taiwan, from June 24th to July 22nd. Students earn 15 credits while studying Chinese history, culture, language, and economy. This is a long-standing program and has been run for many years. And it's unique in that it's taught by both UW-Tacoma and Tacoma Community College professors, and students from both of those institutions are welcome to participate. As mentioned before, UW-Tacoma students have access to Seattle, Bothell, and Tacoma study abroad programs. Visit the Find a Program section of the UW Study Abroad website to learn more about the over 500 study abroad programs you can choose from. You will be taken to the UW Study Abroad search engine, which allows you to search for any UW-Tacoma, Seattle, or Bothell program. You may choose to do a simple search, for example, to search for a country that you're interested in studying in, or an advanced search, which allows you to search by field of interest or language of study, for example. Let's take a break for a moment and do some more reflecting. As mentioned previously, developing clear and reasonable expectations for your study abroad experience is very important. What are your study abroad expectations? What would a rewarding and successful study abroad experience look like for you? Please remember that answering these questions will not only be helpful for when choosing your study abroad program, but they will also help you articulate your expectations and goals when writing application essays. Many students have a bit of sticker shock when they see the cost of study abroad programs. However, it's important to note that the typical cost of a UW-Tacoma study abroad program actually gives you a lot of bang for your buck. Let's compare a study abroad program with a quarter at UW-T. If you were to participate in the 2018 Summer Central Europe program, you would earn 12 credits, and the total cost would be around $7,000, including room and board, airfare, personal expenses, etc. Now, if you were instead on campus for a quarter, your cost of living would be about $8,500 for a similar number of credits. Study abroad is a really great opportunity to get a lot of credits earned in a short period of time. As I mentioned before, many students are concerned when it comes to study abroad costs. Good news, federal, state, and institutional aid can cover the cost of studying abroad. It is incredibly important for students to file FAFSA and then schedule a meeting with their financial aid advisor to discuss how much aid they will receive for their study abroad experience. The financial aid office also offers short-term loans with low interest, which can help students pay for things like passports and flights. be sure to check in with the financial aid office about this. If you receive GI benefits, you may be able to use those to cover some of your study abroad costs. Please check in with the UW Veteran and Military Resource Center to learn more. There are also a plethora of scholarships available to study abroad participants, and many students use fundraising and crowdfunding as a way to help them supplement their time abroad. For more detailed information about financial aid, funding options, and scholarships, please attend a How to Fund Your Study Abroad workshop or watch our How to Fund Your Study Abroad webinar, also located on the UW Study Abroad website. The most important thing you can do is to start planning as soon as possible. Here's a sample of some of the study abroad scholarships that we have listed on our website. Please visit the Office of Global Affairs Scholarships website for more information. All UW-Tacoma students have access to UW Study Abroad scholarships. Most of these scholarships are now need-based rather than merit-based, and Washington State residents with the greatest financial need will be given priority for most scholarships. The application for these scholarships couldn't be simpler. Just fill out a short, required questionnaire in your study abroad application, and you will automatically be considered as long as you apply by the priority application deadline. In order to study abroad, you will be required to submit an online application. Each study abroad program website has an Apply Online button that you click when you start your application. This application will include personal and academic information, as well as 3 short essays and a letter of recommendation. One of the essays is essentially a statement of purpose, asking you to describe your interest in study abroad and how that fits in with your future personal, professional, and academic goals. The next essay asks you to describe a situation in which you had to be adaptable. And the third asks you to reflect on your experience with group dynamics. These essays are quite short, between 250 and 500 words each. Before starting your application, please identify a professor, supervisor, or academic or other advisor who you'd like to act as your recommender. This individual does not have to be affiliated with the UW. Then, discuss your study abroad application with them to make sure they are given all the necessary information to write your recommendation. As mentioned in the previous slide, you'll be required to answer the question about whether or not you'd like to be considered for the UW Study Abroad scholarships as well. Please keep in mind that application deadlines vary by program, and each deadline is clearly listed on the Study Abroad program website. If you're interested in learning more about other UW-Tacoma students' study abroad experiences, don't forget to visit our Student Spotlights website. Learn about students who have received UW and National Study Abroad scholarships, read interviews with study abroad alumni, or follow along with students as they study abroad by checking out our UW-T bloggers. Here are the next steps you should take in your study abroad process. Research the programs that are available to you. Attend our info sessions. These sessions deal with topics such as funding, scholarships, editing, and writing scholarship essays and other items. Please visit the Office of Global Affairs events page for session dates and times. Watch our other study abroad related webinars on our study abroad website. Drop in during our walk-in hours, times and dates which are posted on the study abroad website. Schedule an appointment with the study abroad manager to have an advising session. To do so, visit the UW-T Study Abroad website. Make sure that studying abroad fits into your academic and financial plans. Meet with your academic advisor and financial aid advisor ASAP. If you are an international student, be sure to contact your international student advisor about your study abroad plans. If you haven't already done so, File your FAFSA by that priority deadline. Follow us on Facebook or Instagram, and sign up for our bi-weekly Study Abroad newsletter to get updated information about study abroad programs and application deadlines, scholarships, info sessions, events, and student stories. Thank you for participating in this webinar. Please feel free to visit our website or email us at uwtintl@uw.edu.